Hello, welcome in. Oh, my headphones are blowing right up here. Here we go. Hey, everybody, welcome in to Saturday stream. Hope things are going well. Happy time of day. Let me just go ahead and do that, and then do one of these. And there we go. Hey! Perfect. I'm hoping everything is going to be just fine. Just fine. Stumbling a little bit today, but that's okay. Got us a wonderful contract job we're going to be taking care of today, so that's going to be a thing. So, unfortunately, before everybody starts saying, hey, can we run long today? We're not going to be able to run long today, sorry. It is going to be a thing. Hey, Rocks, Philip, welcome in. Morning, everybody. All right. So, let's focus a little bit on what we are doing today. Currently, flare-up is in progress. And if we swing this properly... where is my next? Go right on by it, didn't it? Yeah, 3 days. So I can get Avatar, Battle Crow, and Jaggy up and running, and then have Trooper, Avatar, and Jag G. I think that'd be a good combat line to play with. Of course, we have a bunch of other toys on the back line currently getting run through as well. Work stuff is a thing. Not technically back to work. This is kind of contract work, so it's kind of getting my feet wet on the contractor side of things. If nobody wants to hire me, I'll do it myself. Oh. Okay, well, 3 choice picks, 12 randoms, not bad. 1.3 mil salvage. Yeah, that sounds good to me. Everybody in the right chairs. Yeah, we could bring the lament. Ooh, gotta love that one. Yeah, it's been kind of busy down there the last little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Like, the Storm Chaser and me is super excited because it's just starting to pick up here as well. But yeah, it's a very stressful time, that is for sure. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. On the bright side, though, we're going to get into a little bit of a battle here with some Jade Falcons and see what we can find. Maybe we'll get some cool stuff. Maybe we'll get, maybe, just maybe, we'll get a night gear. I know there were some people that were quite upset about not grabbing that the last one. Like, all I can say on that one is we have, like, what, 4 or 5 machines currently getting assembled right now? We have a lot of upgrades coming. Sometimes we just have to stand back and go, whoa. Might have tornadoes out here today as well. Well, keep an eye to the alerts. I know. Let's see here. I don't think I've seen anything fancy come up yet. I know there's a medium to high risk. What do we have for warnings today? Yeah, looks like moderate. And we all know how the weather can shift and change as quick as it wants. Entertaining stuff. Keeps everybody on their toes anyways. So. And let's just plug this back in. I needs it for later. I'm talking about privacy law for the next 6 hours. Whatever you guys do, don't get into privacy law. Just play video games. It's a lot easier. Safer on the mind.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
All right, let's see what we're playing with today. Saskatchewan is Canada's Wyoming. Well, it's between Alberta, Saskatchewan, and oddly enough, Ontario. It's hasn't really been an overly busy season, but it's been kind of a thing. And oh my god, we got support. Oh my god, we got friends. Oh, we got friends we have to protect. Ugh. The worst kind of friends. The ones that are gonna throw themselves into danger and expect you to pull them out of it. Oh, we better stick around. All right, let's see what we're playing with. That looks like a lot of vehicles and not a whole lot of mechs. Oh, there's a couple stars here. Okay. What do we got here? We got a LRM-S carrier. He's got battle armor on him. Another LRM carrier. A ATM LRM carrier. A Royal Zephyr. Another LRM carrier. A Dauntless. Another Royal Zephyr. Phoenix Hawk. 1C. Hellbringer A and a Hellbringer J. Oh, excuse me. Wow. Starting off a wonderful foot today here. Oh, what does Steiner bring? That. A Schildkröte. I hope I said that right. Schildkröte. AMS Ultra 5, Snubnose PPC, Axeman. He's got a minigun. Twin Thunderbolt, CR medium laser, and handheld MRM 10. Not bad. Oh my god, they only brought 3. And a Scallywag. Am I gonna cobble up some BA today? I think we will. Now granted, we're probably not gonna be able to field it because of the time frame of the flare up. But we can certainly have a look and see what we have. We got Streak ATM 9 Pirate, M Heavy Laser Pirate, and 2 Bomb Cluster ×2s. Well, the Scallywag is going to die. That's a given. God, I gotta try and keep these guys alive against this. There's a lot of indirect fire here. A lot of LRMs. Let's see what we can do. I guess.
On my way, Commander.
I guess the best course of action would be to try and swing out onto the pond. But try and use this as a blocker against everybody here. Because if we can stay either on the ridge, we go into the water, we're gonna be flanked from both sides. If we can stay here as long as we can block the one side, engage the other group. Maybe get some kills to bring the numbers down before we get overwhelmed.
Yes, come on.
Well, not too sure about us getting overwhelmed, but some of these guys, I'm willing to bet, are probably made of glass. Braver. I get you up.
Affirmative.
Yeah. Trying to get VTools to work, but trying to ward I was spot amount of heavy guns. Well,
Good to go.
yeah, I'm not the best person to ask when it comes down to VTools,
Consider it done.
but I don't know, fast movers seem to be doing all right this season.
Standing by.
Whereas last season they were just getting completely wrecked every time he went outside.
Aye, aye.
Now, granted, I'm starting to wonder if that might have something to do with the fact that we're not running the Ace Pilot mod this season. But I'll take it. That Ace Pilot mod was a bad idea.
No shooting, just running.
That's a I hate myself so very much kind of mod to activate. God, I can only imagine what it would be like with the headshot increase.
I'm getting too old for this shit.
Can I get you on stable ground? Not really.
Moving fast. Slippy could probably do this better, Commander.
Alright, Afterburner. Get your angel off. Let's see what we can do here. Get some height.
Affirmative, Commander.
Alright. That's us. Zephyr's in the water. I'm running Ace Pilot mod. But no wonder why you're having so much fun then, Hell's Cat. I'm sorry, were those... I saw that name. Was those Stormbirds? Uh-oh. Scallywag, don't do it. Scallywag's out in the middle. Axeman's doing the same thing. Oh, no. Oof. Good hits on the Axeman. Okay.
Receiving you.
Stay on the beach. Don't expose yourselves too much. That carrier hasn't gone. Kill the carrier.
Target eliminated.
Let's see.
Good to go.
I think you need Ace Pilot mod to activate the RTO Mechs. Well, seeing as how we haven't had Dark Chaos tell us where his machine is, that might be a possibility.
Roger.
But I am I am wildly wondering if that's worth it. Ah, spank that off the turrets.
Yes, Commander.
We are going to stay focused on the flyer.
Received.
And point blank with streaks.
Engaging.
If I can keep him from firing those, I'll be happy. Boom. Boom.
Target neutralized.
What else we got?
Yes.
Hardball with his streaks. So many large pulses, and I twisted too much.
Guns on target.
All right, Braver.
How's it going?
You're certainly not going to be able to hit this guy. That's a better hit chance than this. Really?
Location confirmed.
That's 30. That's 25. Terrible hit chances anyways, but... Yeah. One of them had hit, that could have been a kill. Technically speaking, we had stats on our side. Axeman is getting wrecked. Why does one medium pulse only do 4 damage and the other 14? So if you're talking when we were engaging the flyer, that would be because that bloody thing spanked off the turret. And the turrets on these vehicles have insane damage reduction. It doesn't say it here. But yeah, if you hit a turret, your damage is greatly reduced. So that's probably why that popped up.
Commander.
And
No problem.
Jag-E. I'm looking at here is Royal Zephyr 32s, 25s. You actually haven't gone yet.
Fire.
I'll see if I can get you another example. All I got to do was just spank another round off a turret. That's probably about our best hit chances here. That's 20, 20, 20. And that was terrible. He's open, but... allies hit, but did not hit in the right spot. Afterburner, can you potentially follow up? Long range shots. Rounds out. That better be a boom. Nope. That was not a boom. 20 damage in the red and she lives. Oh yeah, she lives to hurt someone too. Yep. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Rounds out on the Avatar. That kind of hurts. And here comes the other carrier going for the Axeman. Direct line of sight. Thankfully, 2 of 3 missed. And I think that... Oh, we got more incoming. Oh, good. Okay, we gotta kill a little faster. That Zephyr, I think, just tucked himself down into a crevasse.
Yeah.
Off. I don't think I'll be able to get him.
Acknowledge.
Oh, that was a terrible, terrible hit. Scallywag rounds out on another M carrier. I guess it's time to dance. And we got no ping. Okay, go for the better hit chance. Did that get the battle armor?
We can salvage that.
I think we got the battle armor as well. Nice.
Commander?
Very nice. As far as this Royal Zephyr, an 11 evasion, we ain't hitting him for nothing.
What do you want?
So we'll save our solid rounds and go for energy. And streaks. I lied. We're gonna take a swing at him.
Guns on target.
And energy avatar. I'm gonna get you a little bit into some out of line of sight of that carrier. Maybe.
Affirmative.
There we go. Starting to get some work done. Hellbringers, we're gonna miss on the Axeman.
Confirmed.
Afterburner Lament. What do we got? We got terrible hit chances and poor life choices. Is that actually going to interfere with anyone? Not really. Switch that over to short range. 30. Oh, we got the ammo. Oh, no. He's open, but we didn't land the coup de grace. Hellbringer J on the move, not doing anything. ATM LRM carrier getting closer.
Just a scratch, Commander.
Meg, what do you got?
Gerhardt Forsyth, at your service.
Meg, get the kill. And that indeed was enough. Zephyr down.
You killed me, you're dead. But I killed you, so I'm dead.
Axeman, swing and a miss on the ATM LRM carrier. Alright, well, I guess we're going to find out exactly who we're playing with here in a turn. Oh. Ow, 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 ow on the Axeman.
Ready for orders.
I have to keep you alive.
Confirmed.
And you're making it very difficult.
Engaging with target.
Carrier has retreated to indirect. Oh, God. Axeman's having a bad day. And that's... Ooh. That is not friendly. That is not friendly to either. Interesting. Mad Dog D2, what do you got? Twin ATM 6s, twin medium pulse lasers, twin ER larges. A Crimson Langur C, Ultra 10. Micropulse arrays, 4 of them. Interesting. Crossbow. He's got the dumbed down womp womps, but he's got the womp womps. Kali VTOL. Yeah, we got Kali VTOL. We got 4 SRM 6 clans, a large pulse laser clan. Hey, Inconceivable, welcome in. I do this from time to time. Twin ATM 6 clans, an ER medium laser with an anti-air IATM. I'm happy to bring my... Yeah, I got no flyers here, so I'm kind of happy about that. Aside from the fact that I could also probably use the... the anti-air support here. Okay, well...
Moving.
I am loath to actually fire on these guys. I want to draw their attention away from the group of enemies right here. At the same time, our Axeman is having a terrible day. Actually, where is everyone I'm supposed to protect? Scallywag I need to protect, the Axeman I need to protect, and there he is. There's the other guy. ATM 6s. I almost think you're the bigger problem here. And that was actually really good damage on somebody that just dropped. And the Axeman followed up nicely.
What's up,
Not
bud?
bad. Ooh. Good question. What do?
Moving out.
Tickle a Hellbringer? Good, tickle. And good follow-up. Ultra 5 crit on the Hellbringer. Very nice. As far as the guys across the pond. We're going to Vigilance for this one. There's not much left on this Kali. I think I might be able to take him.
Confirmed.
Well, not that way.
Take that. Commander.
Cactus. Cactus and the Jag. You need to fall back a little bit.
Time.
And we'll try this one more time. Vigilance, by the way. There's going to be a lot of angry people looking at you.
Roger.
There we go. Collie down.
Target eliminated.
And next is... probably crossbow.
Fireman time.
I don't know where that narc beacon's going, but it's not where I need it.
What are your orders, Skipper?
Afterburner, if you can. Is that long range? Ooh. That was very much short range.
Here we go.
Go for his knees. That's right, crossbow. Walk away.
Remember, tactics are greater than gunnery.
Balak Striker. Could I potentially take him down? Yeah, the crossbow is going to be the easier hit, but he didn't exactly engage this turn. Balak survives. Ooh, and the carrier's still going for the axe, man. This is a boom. Oh, no. That was not a boom. This is a boom. That was a pure miss. Axeman lives still. Balak Striker did not move. There we go. Now they're engaging each other. Just the way I want it.
Got something you want done?
And just so you guys are aware, I'm not ignoring you in chat. I'm actually reading the story here. I have no military experience or background to go on, so hearing you guys and seeing you guys talk about it is actually
Move order received.
kind of cool on my end. Seeing all your experiences and hearing all your stories.
Target of what?
And that Balak lives! Oh! Aspen's held together by bubblegum and duct tape. He's looking like so far. Ow! Well, that's fair. I tickled him, so he tickled me. Ooh, Phoenix, you gonna get him? Axeman's still alive! No worries, glad you're enjoying it. There we go.
Let's
Perfect.
do this.
Okay, what do we got? Oh, I want to kill that Balak. And I probably want to kill Phoenix Hawk.
Roger. Full speed.
I think the Phoenix Hawk is a better...
Firing.
better target? More viable target? I can hit him better good.
I have the
Meg will take care of the ballot. Perfect.
Alright, Mech warriors, time to focus fire and get guns off board.
Let's see what our allies do. Going for the Hellbringer? What do we got? Good hits. Ultra 5 destroyed. Crimson Langur is coming back and going for the Scallywag. That was... yeah, that was a turret hit. See, I Philip, just as an example, that was an Ultra 10. And spanked right on the turret. It did about 14 armor damage. So the damage reduction on the turret is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. That's why I hate it whenever I spank rounds off that. It's almost like you never should have shot in the first place. Kill the crossbow or kill the Phoenix Hawk. Well, they're engaging these guys, so I might leave them alone. Aside from the fact that he's got the womp womps. And we don't like the womp womps. No, we like them. We just don't like it when they have them.
No shooting, just running. Got it.
Phoenix Hawk, crit on the engine.
Scored a critical hit.
XL and engine crit. Alright. Stop antagonizing them. That Axeman's got a death wish.
Yes.
That's...
Let's roll.
is probably going to be a shot in the back of the Jag, honestly. Well, 75%. Well, streaks won't hit him. It'd be the large pulses.
Guns on target. Tripled them, Commander.
I think we got away with it. Hey guys, can you leave the new guys alone?
Something I can do.
They're not exactly engaging us, and they're being kind of chill about it. I'm not going to hit one beacon, am I?
That hit something good.
Ah, Phoenix Hawk punched. All right. Get the womp womps. Well, these are the... We have better womp womps. Okay, this is the entire McDonald's question right here. We have better womp womps at home. But it's not a bad thing to have, either.
Ready to get
Kiboko.
on.
Phoenix Hawk is down. I could, and I will, send you up the ridgeline with the trooper to flank the left side. That we can engage the Royal Zephyr and this Hellbringer. And hopefully these guys just throw rounds at each other. That's an airstrike. That's an airstrike on me! Oh, and my allies are right in the middle of the airstrike. They're not going to be able to back away. We're about to go from 3 living allies down to 1.
Receiving you.
And actually, with the timing of that airstrike, I don't think I'll be able to get these guys out of here either. Wow. And neither of these guys have gone. You're the better hit chance. Let's do that. And of course, the guy I let live is did not kill the Axeman. Ah. Troopers tagged. There you go, Mad Dog. Turn around. Pay your, spend your attention on the other guys.
Yup.
Lament. Mad Dog shot first. Shoot Mad Dog back.
Knocking off. All weapon distance.
I completely shot first at them. I'm not gonna lie. But I'll justify it the way I want to. Oh my god, and here comes another group. I need to kill.
Remember, tactics are
No more playing friends.
That's why they call me the demon round table.
17, 16. And that's a crit. Is that a knock on the Mad Dog? That was a bomb. That is indeed a knock. Oh, wolf, that's a lot of damage. Crossbow is happy engaging the Hellbringer. 12 and 10. Is that enough time before... I guess it doesn't even matter what's going to happen now.
Standing by.
Aside from the fact I might fall back a little bit here. Crimson running across the
is it already?
field. You've gone, you have not gone. Get the kill.
Guns on target.
Look at all those beautiful airstrikes. Yeah.
Got a beat on him. Mech destroyed.
I want to move, but I can't. Not yet. So AA stance, depending, like the way AA stance works, I know they mentioned something about doing a rework, so it wasn't as useless. But the way the formula used to work anyways is that every machine that goes into AA stance has its effectiveness, or the percentage provided for AA stance, divided by the number of machines on the field versus how many have gone into AA stance. It's a big formula. It is incredibly rare for AA stance to be effective. Incredibly rare. I'm not saying it doesn't, or it hasn't been effective in the past, because it has. I actually saved, I think it was in season HHR, where putting the entire lance in the anti-air stance actually saved several people. But yeah, it's a last shot effort. The allies are done. They're done. There's nothing I can do about that.
Roger that. Oh yeah.
Which is a shame. But if I can keep one alive, I'll be happy. Ow! That one kind of hurt. I just need one more turn.
Orders.
Come on, baby, just one more turn. That's all I need.
Roger. Full speed. Taking the shot.
Nope, I don't get it. Airstrike incoming.
Airstrike.
Oh god, Skeleton down. No, he lives. Oh. And he's out of round. Oh, thank God. No, dude, what are you doing? Oh, I hate the AI so much. 'Cause Now, on that same note with anti-air, you can actually get gear and set up your mechs to have increased chances to influence the anti-air strike interference, which is actually kind of fun. The downside is that in a world where that's right in the airstrike, in a world where everything got nerfed, your items are very, very important. And sometimes it's just not worth doing the anti-air stance anymore.
Roger.
Again, that's personal take. That's an arm off the Hellbringer A.
Reporting.
This is the season the Blood has 3 active and nearly got a 4th built. Holy crap.
Commander.
Yeah, squad got sent in. Who are these people? I don't know, and I don't like them.
Aye, aye.
We can't hit the broadside of a barn in this range, and that's all right. Come on, punch out.
Critical hit.
No, you're gonna make me blow up the whoop bumps. Your panic level is critical. You're on the ground. Just punch, dude. All right, Trooper's taking unnecessary damage. Another airstrike. Oh, and it's the big bird. That's a leg. Axeman going down. Ooh. Yep. Yep. Ooh. Might as well be 48 penitent machines. You are actually pretty much bang on that one.
Confirmed.
Ay, ay, ay. What must do? Kill the crossbow. Save the womp womps. Let's do this. All right, crossbows down. Yeah, well, of course, we still have, yeah, these guys coming in. Please tell me there's not more Falcons. I guess we're gonna find out here very, very shortly. Well, either way.
Okay.
Oh, now we see what they are. Ish. Those are Falcons. And Sisters of Battle, that is correct. Okay, well. It's turned into a right mess. And we are probably going to lose because our allies
Commander, I'm getting
can't stay alive.
Alright, Mech Warriors, time to focus fire and get guns off board.
Hardball,
What do you want?
out of the water.
On my way, Commander.
Out of the water. That's a Nova. Twin ER, PPC, and AMS. We got Mad Dog, Twin LRM-10s, and Twin ER PPCs. And a Hellbringer, and something else in there.
Ready to rock.
I do believe the Hellbringers are probably going to be the ones to worry about. Lament on your rock. Might be time to get you moving.
All right, let's
Meg's got this beachhead secured. Okay, you, Zephyr.
barely a hit, Commander.
The fact that the AI didn't blow you out of the sky with that airship is annoying.
Good to go.
You love how that's hit and miss.
Okay, full speed it is.
Mad Dog's on the move. Hellbringer shuffling. What is that? It's a Shadow Cat. Shadow Cat, I'm willing to bet you have the improved. Ow. The improved Womp Womps on you. No, you don't. 3 ER medium lasers, twin ATM 6s, and an arc launcher. Okay.
Standing by. On it.
Swing and a miss on the Crimson Langur. Laren forces were probably Draconis captives trying to
I'm taking heavy.
At this point, anything is believable. Aside from the fact that they actually are pilots. And we're going to... That's a fresh Hellbringer.
Let's move.
I want you gone, Zephyr.
Mech warrior.
Thank you.
Show 'em what you got. Enemy down.
May have been a bad push, though. Oh, that's a lot of reds. Still in it, though.
Waiting for orders. Moving out.
All right, kill what we can. That was not a kill.
Target's taking a critical hit.
And here comes the plane. One last time. Hopefully.
Watch the skies.
Axeman's dead. Boom. That's another narc on the trooper. Shadow Cat's pushing up. Hellbringer, what do you got? Guarded and entrenched. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna leave the Crimson Langur to those guys. We have one ally left. And I guess we have another plane coming through. There we go.
Everything you've got.
Is that everybody? No, it's still here.
Yes.
Well, all right then.
Got a beat on him.
That is about 3 nikes. 3 nikes? You can't have 3 pairs of shoes. 3 narcs on the trooper, yes.
Standing by.
Well, actually, no, you can't have 3 pairs. I am having a day today. It is a fun day. We got red, we got booms.
I think I hit something good.
Mig.
Commodore Gerhard Forsen, actual service.
I wouldn't want to do this, but that Crimson Langur is still trying to do things against our one surviving ally. Trooper, I'm gonna pull you back. Get you evasion. Put you over to caseless. Yeah, rip an arm off the Hellbringer J.
Reporting. Critical hit. What are your orders, Skipper?
Afterburner, what do you see? Hellbigger down. Yeah. Even in this world, stitches get stitched. All right. Okay, you stood still. I swear to God. Yeah, you did. I was gonna leave you be, but you wouldn't stop. Swing and a miss on the Trooper Prime.
Ready for orders.
Oh, good. Oh, good. This is good. This is good. I'm being chased around by airstrikes.
Let's move.
Yep. Well, that was a full-on miss on the Crimson. Oh, they mined the crap out of the valley. Oh, no. Ah. Dang it. Shadowcat, I hope that the AI just guns you down. Trooper's having a real bad day. Oh, you know what the worst part is? Guess who's sitting right in the middle? We're gonna lose this mission.
Receiving you.
We're going to lose this mission because someone can't fall back. Speaking of falling back, we're gonna take a step back here.
Firing on. That's right. Who's next?
Oh, Vulture, don't say that. Oh.
Watch the skies. All right, everybody, let's get this done.
Vulture, this is 100% on you, eh? You know that, right? The fact that we had 3 airstrikes going on at the same time, that's 100% on you. Sweet Bojangles! What are we gonna do here on this one? What can I do? Airstrikes were double striking at the beginning of the season, and that is supposedly fixed. Well, that was a hot pile of shit. Demonetized. Okay. Philip, dude, why would you do that? Horrible flare-up mission. Just need to have a pilot eject and turn it into a SAR. No. 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 No.
Yes, boss.
God, where even is a spot? There actually is a spot here I can get to. Same with over here. This is probably a better call. Just run through the minefield.
Acknowledged.
Eat just a boatload ton of damage from the mines.
Waiting for orders.
You don't have to run through the minefield. And this is that level of desperation we were talking about here. Yeah, it's gonna blow up legs. Nope. Because now is the time where you kind of cross your fingers and go, maybe if we're really lucky, we can kind of get them to drive off here.
Just tell me what to do, boss.
I don't want to do anything with our punching bag, but at the same time, kind of has a shot on me.
Receiving you. Got it.
I don't think I can sneak through there. I might have to go all the way around just to avoid these bloody airstrikes. Can we save those who are stuck in the airstrike zone? Not this time.
Airstrike.
That one went by. Shadow Cat was not targeted. Boo. Lament, push, airstrike. Use Canadian black magic. Hey, don't you know? 3 times while throwing canned food at the enemy. Oh, the head hit. Of course. Oh, Avatar.
Losing.
I didn't mean to leave you up there by yourself. He is ripe for that airstrike. Anyone else want to take a shot? It was a joke, but okay. Glad you got that out of your system.
Damage minimal.
Okay, so good news.
Orders.
We can get out of here. If by out of here, I mean here.
Understood. Moving fast.
Oh, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. And I don't know if we're going to be able to stop it. Maybe we can. But depending on what comes in for the airstrike, that guy might be dead. Dude, I need you to drive. I need you to drive out of there. You know, it's actually not that... Here's the funny thing, is that the mission is not entirely kiboshed yet.
Watch the skies. Who wants some of this, huh?
Oh my god, that actually may have... Did that work, or is that just because he's just, like, outside of... I don't know. I don't know what's going on anymore. So yeah, the mission itself is not exactly kiboshed yet. The issue is that they are controlling the terrain very, very well with the airstrikes and the mines. Oh, there's a soul-tempting fate again. Depending on the airstrike, a random overlord ship appears for airstrike. Oh. If the RT crew isn't listening, don't. Please don't. So ideal targets are the Hellbringers. I can't get to the Hellbringers.
Affirmative. Ready. confirmed. Receiving you.
Can I sneak through here? No. You gotta go the long way, I guess.
Double time. Let's go.
Which is even worse.
Yes. On my way, Commander.
If I can lure them back and they come through here, I can engage them that way.
Ready for orders. Throttle down.
Especially if that Shadow Cat wants to come through.
Remember, tactics are greater than gunnery.
Skipper.
Of course, just like before, again, leaving my ally.
Aye, Skipper. Full speed. No
This is
target.
going to be incredibly expensive. We may actually, if we don't win this one, or I guess it doesn't really matter what we do. If we win, if we don't win, we are going to wind up spending a good deal of money and a good deal of time, and probably missing out on the next flare-up mission, just doing repairs. Just because of the massive, massive repair bill this one's going to be. Mad Dog moving in the back.
God damn it, where the hell?
Well, we're on limited time now. We're on very limited time now. Crimson just punched. Shadowcat is not taking the bait. Really, you have eyes on from that direction?
Not much armor left in that location.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised. No LRM carrier, you do not get a shot at the Avatar.
Roger. Full speed.
And our leg armor is very, very weak. So the worst part of all of that, that Gauss hit.
Airstrike.
That Gauss hit
Warrior. Show
didn't.
what you
Well,
can.
there's still plenty of armor there, but it got a 3 armor crit and hit the pilot. So that's awesome.
What is it already?
And with them controlling that, the mine's there. Again, we still have to push this way.
On my way, Commander.
They're not taking the bait.
How's it going?
I'm actually going to reserve Cactus.
I have been called.
Hey, Joe, welcome in.
Gideon.
And Mastodon, where are we looking at? Close to getting around the corner. And what was it? 3 turns for
Receiving you.
airstrikes. So those 2 Hellbringers should be ready to drop another one just as soon as I reach around the corner here, and then they'll lock me down here.
Receiving you. Yup.
It's gonna happen. How's the kills? Things are kind of wonky on this one. We've had multiple, and I mean 3 airstrikes up at a time. The entire area we're trying to get through has been mined. We were supposed to protect allies, and Oh, I'm getting a whole lot of messages here all of a sudden. Just for stuff I need to do today. Okay, good. And we can thank Vulture for that one. And Coyote, yep, 100% for jinxing the crap out of this this mission so far.
Standing by.
It's been a day. I don't think we're going to win. It's not because we're going to lose machines, but we're just not going to be able to do the objective because the AI was very happy to stand right in between all those airstrikes and get completely greased. So that was fun. And now with us split, it's going to be a little bit of a time to go ahead and get everything all lined up here again. And what did we start with? 2 lances, or 2 stars on the field, and now we have had 2 additional drops. So in reality, we're doing not bad. It's just right now we're a little scattered. Thanks, Coyote.
Waiting for orders.
All right, still alive, still alive. Get out of the mines. Armor's thin, but nothing's broken. All right.
Orders.
And there goes the airstrike. Trooper, do you want to do something kind of silly? And touch dangerous.
Run, don't shoot. Got it.
You got reds, but no boom. What is going on?
Watch the skies.
No.
Airstrike.
The smoke went away. The smoke went away.
Standing by.
I have trust issues.
Got it.
Oh my god. Kill that Jay.
Got it. Hell yeah.
Nope, didn't kill him.
Oh yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
Sure, everything will be just fine
Let's roll.
in a minute.
Yes, command. Okay, I'm on it.
In a very long, stressful minute.
On it.
I have been called, and I must answer.
Still mines that way. Keep running.
Gideon.
13 and 15. Carrier's pushing up. Yep, still going for a friend.
Yes, boss. Going full throttle.
Kill him before he summons another airstrike. Good thing he cleared the mines.
Destroy.
Well, I got away from him.
Skipper.
Yeah.
Copy that, Commander.
Kinda wish I had a PPC on me. That would have made it a little bit easier. I'm not gonna ask how you missed point blank, but I'm just gonna be grateful that you did.
Good to go.
Especially when I can now fall back and engage you without exposing myself to the Hellbringer right off the hop. Where's that? That spot right there.
On my way.
That's what I want. That's a gem. Ooh, Nova threw the PPC shot right into his feet. Good shot. Hellbringer closing in. Oh, how many turns do we have left? 6 before he bleeds out? And Jag taking hits. Shadowcat has moved in. That's all right. Other Hellbringer is here. Perfect. Ow. That's engine crit, but that's the one I'm looking for. He's got the airstrikes on him.
Standing by. Okay, now the gloves are off.
And we're gonna reserve hardball for 1 turn, just so we can get around that corner.
Tactics are greater than gunnery.
Oh, this is a marsh. That's why. It doesn't matter.
And gunning, Commander.
Commander,
All right, reinforcements are here. Hello.
I put the pedal down.
You go away.
Target acquired. That's it. Now it's
Airstrikes, no more.
you.
On to the Mad Dog.
No shooting, just running. Got it.
Turn the heat up, make him feel like he's in the cockpit. Ugh.
Good to go.
Cactus. I think we need to fall back a little bit. Vigilance.
Engaging with target.
That is not a boom.
Solid connection.
That's a punch, though. I'll take it.
Yup. Quick stepping it.
Vigilance for initiative next turn, because we're going to need it. That is a lot of red on the trooper.
My internals are taking a beating. Ready.
Would you like to charge the Shadow Cats? Kinda, but not really. Like I would like to punch him right in his face, but no, I would not like to charge him. Well, that's the last of the standard rounds.
AC-10 ammo gone.
At least we avoided a jam. Armor's getting thin.
What is it already?
There is literally only 5.
Let's roll.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 enemies left on the board. Okay.
Damage is light.
Is that carrier out of ammunition? It is. Perfect. So I guess there might as well only be 4 enemies on the board then.
No shooting, just running. Oh, it's on now.
4 activations remaining, and that armor is thin.
Yes, Commander.
If we run...
No shooting, just running.
And do things. If we run and do things, kill as we go. Everyone else should be right around the corner now. Yes.
I got you.
Short range. How about long range? Oh no, that is definitely short range. Take a shot.
I'm on him.
It's the first never seen a carrier live long enough to run out of ammunition.
Commodore Gerhard Force.
It's annoying. They're not supposed to, that's the thing.
Standing by.
Oh well. Hey, where's that? Where was it? Yeah, I guess I don't actually have an unimpeded view.
Down.
Can I kill a Shadow Cat?
Roger. Let's hit him hard.
Not when all my streaks don't fire.
Target's taking a critical hit.
What is it already? Let's roll. Guns up, sir.
That's a little better.
Got a beat on him.
Took both our... Took both his arms and a leg off. Okay, well. He's got one laser.
Receiving you.
And yes, you're not wrong. That ATM carrier too still has ATM 12s. That carrier was 100% gonna ram us.
Hot damn. Let's do this.
Dude, I would love it if you just drive. Oh, Shadowcat foot. Oh no, Shadowcat failed to stand up. Poor Shadowcat. I feel so bad for him.
Move into position.
So bad. More upset that I kind of missed that, but it's okay. Ooh, point blank PPCs. One actually landed. I think the carrier is going to go ram the tank. New sudden fear unlocked. He's going to go ram the tank.
Yes, Commander.
No!
On my way. Double time. Go time.
3 turns remaining.
You got it.
Can I rip this Nova apart? Structure exposed, upper arm. Not really ripping him apart here on this one, am I?
For orders.
Surprise!
On it. Let's go. Let's go.
It's an arm and 1 PPC off, that's about it.
Critical hit.
What is it already?
Hardball, will you see the Hellbringer? Nope, Hellbringer. We're gonna focus on someone that is still dangerous.
Crippled them, Commander.
What are your orders, Skipper?
Oh, that was kind of a bad spot here. That went right in the back of the battle crow. Good shooting.
I'm taking heavy hits, Commander.
Good shoot. I'm super surprised that didn't just up and like, hey, so we rolled the dice and then suddenly your core exploded.
Let's get this done.
And if you don't think that's a possibility,
Commander.
you haven't been paying attention.
I have been called, and I must answer.
Alright, kill the Shadowcat. Shadowcat down.
Didn't anyone ever tell you to respect your elders?
Knock on the battle crow. Okay.
Orders. Acknowledged.
And we were actually almost out of rounds here on the trooper entirely. And now we are.
Scored a critical hit. All out of AC-10 ammo.
You know what? I'm not upset. He went for a fresh Jag.
Ready for orders. Acknowledged.
Just don't ram the tank. Oh, thank God, he's just sitting there. He's just sitting there menacingly. Two turns remaining. Oh my God. One must survive an evac. We still have to evac. We're gonna fail this mission. We are going to fail this mission.
On my way. Let's go. Mech, destroy.
We are going to fail this mission because of something silly, like having to evac.
Got beat on us. Take that.
Incoming message. Thank you for the assist. Oh my god. Well, cool. All right. Well, you know, I'm not gonna say anything on that one. I'm not gonna complain. I'm not going to point fingers. I'm not going to say, well, what about the evac? I'm not gonna do it. No. We were victorious, and that is all that mattered. Looks like out of ammo enemies don't count anymore. I'll take that. Richard, thank you very much for the donation. Thank you. Yeah, it's I don't know. We should have had to kill the ATM, LRM, and the other carrier, but I'm, like I said, not gonna complain. Yes. Yeah, I'm not gonna complain too much, and yes, I am having trouble comprehending the win. Tin T. So that one, there was actually 2 more enemies left on the board. There was an ATM LRM carrier that still had ATM missiles, and then there was an LRM carrier that was suspiciously close to the our allied tank. Now, we checked the turn prior and it didn't fire. It still had ATM ammunition. So technically speaking, it wasn't out of ammo. But again, I am not going to complain. What critted on this one? Nothing. Okay. So, yeah, like the Juboko is going to be out. Trooper is definitely going to be out for the next run. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm just going to take the W. I'm not going to do nothing. Not going to do nothing. Not going to say, not going to complain. Look at this absolute mess of machinery. And the battle armor we didn't even get to see. Okay, so there's nothing, no machines at the very bottom. Let's have a look at what's survived on these full choices. The BattleTech Striker is a striker. Nothing really survived in that one. Crimson Langur. Micropulses and Ultra 10 survived. You know, it'd be a shame if someone grabbed that ammo bin. Hellbringer. Not a lot survived on you. Active probe. Technically speaking, the best choice of money is probably going to be grabbing one of the Mad Dogs. Because it's an Omni and just turning around and selling it. That should net us like 700,000. And I'm saying the Mad Dog because this is about the only one we could really grab. We could grab the Hellbringer, but if we grab the Mad Dog, we can sell it and turn everything else around and deal with it that way. Damn, there's more to pack. Watch it. Oh, battle computers. Hey. Heat and energy. Nice. And Nova. Ain't that a supernova? Not really a whole lot to you either. The Royal Zephyr. That's the other option too, is we could disassemble and kind of see what we get for stacked. There being multiple Mad Dogs here we might be able to get. The Dauntless here, that's stacked. Get a one pick. Ah, I didn't stack the Mad Dog parts. Alright, let's see what's on the table. ATM 6. ER large, medium. 3 ER PPC clans. Ooh, 2 laser AMSs. Yoink. A stack of 6 LRM 20 clans. Alright. Tags. We said we needed more tags. This is actually stacked nicely, and I didn't grab all of what I really wanted for picks. 2 masks, that's 546,000. And I don't think I could turn that down. Even though the 20s aren't the best. Well, we do have our own carrier being assembled, remember. I could really choose whatever I wanted and probably still get some really good picks out of this. We have the tags. We have the laser AMS. I'm gonna grab the stack of 620s. What do we get? Kali Beetle. Another MS carrier, 2 parts. 2 parts of a Nova, a part of a Shadow Cat, 2 parts of a Stormbird, battle armor. We got a tracking battle computer. Unfortunately, we didn't get the stack of 2. That's alright. Micropulses or tags, and ATM ammo, high explosive. I'll take it. I was trying to quit until Soul played that cluster. Don't blame that on me. But I do need to go and stretch my legs here for a minute, because that has been some time. Holy crap. All right. So once we get back in and see exactly how much damage we got, 600,000 C-bills. I'm willing to bet we probably spent about 300 or 400. Oh my god. We still came out on top money wise. Half mil. And 16 days for the repairs. Woof. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and do a quick break here so everyone can get up and stretch your legs. I know everyone's excited, looking forward to the break that we didn't take at the hour. But, yeah, we'll go ahead, take 5 minutes, stretch your legs, and then we'll come back and we're going to spend the rest of the stream in the shop playing with some toys, getting some things tweaked on, and then we'll have to call it because my phone is chirping. despite me telling people when I was going to be available, and they don't listen. So we'll do that. All right, I will be... Give me 1 second here while we do this, that, and the other thing, and get this set up. We got some music in the background. We do. Stretch your legs, take 5, refill your cups. When we come back, it's shop time. let's get the music turned off and the game is set back up here, ladies and gentlemen. So hopefully you went ahead and stretch your legs. Had a lovely phone conversation. All right. To the mech bay. Let's see what we're playing with here. Which... I'm going to stop work on everybody. Shut it down, shut it down. We got some toys. Not the Barg. We'll stop the Avatar, not the Prime, the Wolves. Trooper, well, Trooper we are going to stop because we got some things to fix in there. We're going to leave the Wolves alone. Let's have us a look. Alright, this machine is running good. AMS. We have streak 2s. We don't have any streak 2s. Yep. Then I'll go back in.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
Let's see about the Avatar OD. The Master, she's kind of restricted. But the Master we need. And the rest of our slave units. That's the other thing. We actually haven't run across any more C3Is or anything really. Balance out the leg armor. At least the last little bit. But I'm not surprised. We have been kind of tied up doing a bunch of flare-ups the last little bit, so we haven't exactly been able to farm what we want to. Cooling's good. Everything else here is good. I guess the big question is, do we pull these larges out, put mediums in? Or if I do that, pull that, and then do... that. It's the -5 delta. Yeah, so we are going to have a look at what is potentially there for battle armor as well. Lose 1 large pulse, get 2 mediums, still have 2 tons. Not a lot of space. We could tweak the range. Get tracking and then give it range. So extreme range and long range, you get the +1. 10% boost to all of its ranges. It'll help the mediums get into the action a little bit more than what the larges, than what it was in the last mission. Yeah, at least a little bit better. confirm that.
Logged and noted. Shouldn't be too hard.
Lament, I'm gonna leave you for a minute. Battle Crow is operating fine. I don't have any issues with it. So 6 is the max for the let me just go ahead and pull this up. For the call chop modifier. So you can't push it any further than having 6 times 4% on the machine. So ideally you want to stick around that, especially if you're using it for not for boost. But you can use more battle computers than just the 6, and you get bonuses. You just won't get that stacking bonus beyond that. What is that? 6 times 4, 24% bonus to the called shot location multiplier. Medium ER's pulse is a longer range. I think you are correct. Where's the medium ER? And what was the difference? Heat. Heat is the big difference here. So with the way the avatar is right now, there was a delta of -5. We couldn't even put we couldn't even swap one of the medium pulses with a medium ER pulse without going beyond what our cooling capabilities are. So yes, the range is better, but the heat is 6 more per weapon. So if we find ourselves with a machine that's a little bit cooler, absolutely that'd be a good weapon to slot in. Conversely, like if we had pulled no, because then we would have been losing damage if we pulled the largest. So right now I think it's good, but we will keep an eye out for, say, even maybe the other avatar,
On it.
if that might be a better build. Jag E, let's have a chat about you. I'm gonna get all of our stuff repaired. Max our armor. And these micro pulses. Not exactly the best. But we had talked about switching out the tag before as well, didn't we? Because that was going to net us another ton. So with the tag, we're not running on ammo. Ooh, that's all full up. How's our heat? 0 delta. These are AMS. Gunnery. We're going to be putting that gunnery onto the rifleman. We'll put a cockpit SLDF on here for the +1 piloting and tactics. I think that sensor tracker, let's validate this. The sensor tracker might be a good fit into the Lament. Let's compare the sensor's risk to the sensor tracker. Not the best. Not the best. And she's not exactly running short range. I think this is better than what the sensor risk is. Now, as far as everything else goes, gallery, what's her heat at? -3. I would love something a little different in here. And those are still 6 tons apiece. Not really seeing much here. Like, if we had a heavy Gauss, maybe. The Lament is certainly designed to be kind of a backline machine where it just kind of sits back and snipes everybody. But I know for a fact having a +1 accuracy up to 1080 meters would probably be beneficial to this machine. So we're going to do that.
Logged and noted.
All right, Rifleman, your turn. Heat bank, thermal exchanger, max your armor back up, and we're going to give you some gunnery. Now, I would love, and I potentially can. Put a tracking on this one. Just got to pull one of the heat sinks. And a -12 delta, we're overcooling. And it should be fine. Armor's uneven in the arms. Oh, it is too. We'll fix that because we need that. We certainly need our armor. And set that up. And in reality, outside of sliding in an AMS, which we can't do, I would say that's probably pretty darn good. Validate it. The only way we can make this machine better is by getting a legend killer.
I'll let you know when that's done.
Kind of where we're sitting on that one. Wonder if other countries can even celebrate, not can, but even celebrate Memorial Day. Some other countries do. Memorial Day, though, is mainly an American holiday, I think. Like in Canada, our Labor Day or Memorial Day was last weekend. So, kind of, we do celebrate the same thing, just at different times. Avatar. Oh, what do we have here? I'd rather that be even. So as for a machine, I would say this be a better machine to have those ER or those medium ER pulses on, the large pulses. Ushlachiche. Really? That gives us a lot of tonnage back to do other shenanigans. 14 heats. No, I don't have. Thought I had a spare. Oh, I must have used it already. Well, I thought I had a spare shoulder item. The Zoom 3 is actually in the Lament. It's one of the few machines that has the ability to actually hit at that range. That's where that one's sitting. Hey, Penguin, welcome in. Just in time for shop talk before we shut everything down. But for this avatar, we're back to 10 tons. And we could we could. What could we do? That's 6 delta. Okay, so we can put that in, and that's a almost full machine. Ugh, still 4 tons. And not enough schlach. Damage is up. We're over 400 now. Still got 4 tons left. What, pray tell, do we do? 4 tons in 1 slot. And probably bring the leg armor back up if I were to. An internal sink in, that brings us back up to minus 12 delta. I know what I'm thinking there, Man of Fate. The only downside is we can only put in the one because she's got a built-in 280. But we did do that. We could slide in one more. One more pulse, I think. Not the medium ER. That is a minus 2 delta. So we're still running cold. 450 damage. And at max armor, we're still 0.697 tons under. Laser insulator, no room. This machine is right full up. I go out. That's a lie. We only have the one laser insulator. And at 18 heat, it's not going to do much. Upper hardens. It's so we're actually saving. We're saving our weapon mount heats for a potential possible gunslinger monster headshotter potential. In reality, this is not bad. Like, I could theoretically I could pull a double heat sink. We could run a little warm. And I could put a couple micros in here. And then as soon as we get another like heat bank or something like that, we could install that here and that would balance out all of our heat issues. Again, the laser insulator, we don't want to use it for this machine. This is something that I've got saved for later. Like, it's great for the -3 heat and minus 12% heat generated by attached weapon. I don't think it'd be good on here. And laser AMS doesn't always fire, so yeah, and that's being calculated in as well. So in reality, we're like, actually, what is this? 15 heat? In reality, we're minus 17 delta. So if I really wanted to, I'm not gonna, but I could pull one of the sinks and away we go. Oh, Coyote, have yourself a great weekend. Have yourself, well, try and have some good times if you can. Remember to relax for a little bit. So pull that. What's this? 4. If I were to slide another pulse into that side. Give us a delta of 14. In reality, and this is air quotes here, in reality, we are still delta -1 for heat. That's 492 damage. Holy crap. All we have to do is just shave a little armor. Something like that. And I think that would probably be all right. $492 damage. We find ourselves another heat bank. We'll install that there. And that'll take care of everything. It should be running, like I said, theoretically, if the AMS doesn't fire, we're running a -1 delta. So it's still, air quotes, running just fine. Now the trooper. Oh, the trooper. Get everything here repaired. They got smashed. Let's talk ammunition. Which I really don't have a whole lot of. But there was a lot of talk about things that I didn't try. Lower melee. Lower melee weapon doesn't work. Do have the hand, just don't have the weight or the tonnage. Where are you? So it requires an arm. There's a lower arm and there's a hand. And doesn't want to be nice. Two hands required for the what? The shotgun? Are you out of your mind? I'm not seeing that on there, but it doesn't mean it's not there. Grenade gun we can use. Oh, the handheld MML. That's two-hand. We use the grenade gun. Doesn't do a lot. It does do AoE, 60 meters of impact, up to 10 area of effect damage. Always burns terrain, 2 burn duration, 10 burn strength. And has 10 shots. So we can at least equip that one. Yeah. Yeah. At least that's something on here. Like, obviously, as a side note, the Trooper Prime at 60 tons is geared up to be hitting far heavier than it should because of the bonuses it has. But we'll call that good. Unfortunately, nothing we do about the leg armor. Just don't have the tonnage for it.
Shouldn't be too hard.
And let's talk battle armor. Well, the only thing we have it is inner sphere. There's only 4 of them. We almost have now the Surats, Grey Death Standard, and the Constables. You know, I think what we'll do is we'll hold off on it. Just because the only thing we have is Inner Sphere and we're fighting clanners. There is going to be a good time to go ahead and pick up either Surats or Constable parts. If we don't wind up getting something else, like Sea Foxes or even just Toad Elementals. What I'm saying is that there are better battle armor than the Inner Sphere battle armor. So I think we will leave that one for now. All right. That's pretty much the entire Lance. Jag B we have done absolutely nothing with because I'm not exactly too sure what we want to do with this thing yet. Don't really know, and I probably won't do anything with it today. The Athena's getting worked on, Carrier's getting worked on. So what are the chances, like how screwed are we get into the next fight?
Techs to the Mech lab. I repeat, all Mech techs to the Mech lab.
And let's see. Very screwed. Well, the Timberwolf and the Athena and the LRM carrier, and same with the Great White, don't have to be part of that immediate repair. So in reality, we could skip. Oh, geez. Yeah, we could skip the next drop, which we kind of figured we were going to be doing anyways. I can always... Vulture, I already talked to you about this. I swear to God, Vulture, I'll put you on that Warlock Hunt level 2 in XCOM. I'll do it. You're a tech... I think you're a tech sergeant now, so... I'll do it. It can always get worse, so you're darn right it can. So, first 3 days is going to be Avatar, Jaguars, and those are gone. 1, 2. That's the third one. Which would mean that I need to take the 3 here. And that would be it. Don't threaten him with a good time. Yes, good, excellent. All right, so that's probably going to be the plan. We are going to skip. Let's run 2 days here.
That work order is complete, boss.
Ooh,
Top-notch work,
drop
if I may
weight
say.
done. Good. We have to add some more to that. For now, though, let's check the navigation, see where we're sitting at. Barely over. So if we skip one, it's going to hurt.
All crew, fall in at your base station. Fall in at your base station.
God. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I didn't have enough machines for a blackout. I didn't. Okay, good. Oh, good. Good. And 1 day left. Avatar, Barg, and Carnifex are getting ready. Okay, not bad.
Commander on deck.
Oh god, that hurts so bad. How did you lose a force of 7 from one mission? I think Steiner, man. I don't think those pilots they saddled us with in the last one were the outliers. I think that was just like the median curve. Ow. Oh god. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I have other business to attend to, so I must deal with that. Thank you. Multiple airstrikes? Potentially. That's got to be the reason. It's fine. It's fine. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and do this wonderful little bit here. We're going to push that. We're going to go ahead and get this up and running here. Get the music in for the end screen. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for coming out today. I know it's a little bit rushed. We went a little bit over than I said I was going to, but that's okay. But yes, I do have to have other things that are going to draw me away for today. As far as the stream itself, thank you very much for hanging out with us. Thank you very much for the donations. Thank you very much for everything, like the chat going on back and forth. I may not be involved in a lot of the chat going on from time to time, but I do very much enjoy seeing it, especially some of the stories that come up and stuff like that. So thank you very much for everybody for sharing that information, sharing those stories. It's great stuff to see. It's part of a life that I've never lived, and those stories are very interesting to me. And I hope everyone else finds them interesting as well. As far as everything else goes for the stream, if you like the stream, if you want to support the channel at all, please don't forget to hit that like button on the way out. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Every little bit does help. And we're all about fighting the algorithm here. In the meantime, though, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow is going to be XCOM. We are going to get that uploaded, and then we're going to carry on with our regular schedule. I will find out Monday what exactly is going on, and if I need to wind up adjusting again for a potential job opportunity. Additionally, I've also put up on the channel that I've received my lecture dates for university for next month. I think it was the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th that are going to be the most problematic because they're all together. Everything else I can deal with on my own and shouldn't affect any of the videos. But the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th, there will probably be no videos unless I get some set up and stashed away for those days. But in the meantime, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everybody.